हे गाइस, स्वागत है आप सबका मेरे चैनल सुनो कहानी में। आज मैं पढ़ने जा रही हूँ वार्मथ बाय ऋत्विक सिंह। इनकी मैंने पहले एक वीडियो अपलोड की थी, आई डोंट लव यू एनी मोर। तो वो वीडियो भी आप जाके देख सकते हैं, सुन सकते हैं। बाकी बुक्स जो भी आपको अच्छी लगे आप सुन सकते हैं और प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। और अगर आपकी कोई फेवरेट बुक है तो आप कमेंट कर सकते हैं, मैं उसकी वीडियोज़ भी आपको प्रोवाइड करा दूँगी। Today we are going to read Warmth by Ritwik Singh. So let's start. For my mother, who carries skies in her eyes and wears grace like flowers in her hair. Poetry and prose about loving, learning, living, hoping, hurting, healing, believing, building, blooming, in no specific order. My words will feel like a home to you. It's been raining ever since you left, and here I am, making paper boats of your memories, slowly trying to let you go of you. A lover found their moon today, and a dreamer kissed the sky. A flower blooms today, and a caterpillar finally became a butterfly. A heart was touched by the sun today after years, and the wind danced in joy. But it's okay if nothing great happened with you today. It's okay if you are yet to find what your heart deserves. It's okay, for I know. And you must know it too, that one day you will bloom, and it's totally okay. If today was not that day, hold on to hope. Sunflowers cannot stay alive in the absence of the sun, but you are not a flower, and you can always choose to bloom with or without someone. Hopeful hearts are full of life, but sometimes they feel lifeless too. People who shine brightly on most days sometimes get lost in the darkness, and birds who love the sky sometimes fall to the ground. But you must know that hopeful heart keeps holding on to hope. People discover the sun within themselves, and brave birds dare to fly again. Don't give up. Even rain can't fall as gracefully as humans do when in love. Flowers are waiting for spring to arrive, and just like them, I am waiting for autumn to leave my heart. It's the things that are left unsaid that take up the most space in our hearts. But why do you love them with your whole heart? The people who leave you feeling empty. Honeybees give nothing to flowers but drain them. Sunflowers give nothing to the sun but feed on its light. Sometimes people do the same to you. Bury your fears before they reduce you to a bird with broken wings. Allow your heart to fall over and over again until it's finally ready to fly. And you will soon find yourself far away from all apprehensions and closer to your dreams. Flowers will grow where you had buried your fears, and the sun will smile back. Bury fears, not dreams. Perhaps when you spend all your time loving someone's star, you slowly start forgetting about the light that lives in your heart. And maybe all we want is to be loved on days when there is a wildfire inside us, and no flowers are blooming, when there are no stars in the night sky, and the moon refuses to shine. When life is not kind to us and nothing seems fine, maybe all we want is someone who stays with us even on our darkest days. And maybe that person is the only one who truly deserves our light. Some people feel like sunsets and rainbows, and with a handful of light in their arms, they plant hope in every heart they touch. It's almost magical, you see. When you fill someone's heart with love, your own heart feels full. Tell me, it is not magic. Now you are blooming even in the fall. You are so much more than what people around you see in you. You are a home to hope, strong enough to work on your weaknesses. You fall like rain and rise like a storm. And it's okay if people fail to see the strength with which you hold yourself together, even on days when you are vulnerable. It's okay if people cannot understand your heart, for not everyone can fed home. The depths of an ocean for a thousand people can know someone, but only a handful can understand them. But may you never forget, you are much more than someone's opinion for you. You are much more than what people around you are capable of seeing in you. Stay. Let's grow flowers where only fire has lived until now. If looking into their eyes makes you smile like never before, accept that your heart has finally found itself a home. And then one day you just find someone who feels the fragrance of a thousand flowers in your heart. Someone who ends the wars you have been fighting against yourself. Someone who makes you realize why poets write about love and why people still believe in the magic of letting someone enter their souls. Time does not stop, only people do. Love does not leave, only lovers do. Some sunsets brings back old memories, others help us make new ones. I hope you find someone who fills your heart with so much love that it does not feel heavy anymore. Sunsets and self love will save your soul. You look at me in a way that makes my heart melt, the way snow does when the sun kisses it, and the way lovers do when they watch the sunsets together. Your words are a reflection of the warmth you carry inside you. This heart was a graveyard, and you with your love, made every ounce of it smile for the first time after decades of pain. It's strange how someone can make you feel a zillion emotions all at once. It's strange how someone's mere presence can make you feel so safe, vulnerable, and strong all at once. You are the breath to the feeling I thought I was not capable of handling anymore. Your eyes constantly tell me you are in love with me, and my heart never gets tired of saying it feels the same way for you. You make me bloom. You will meet many people who would promises to gift you the stars, but I hope you wait for the person who would make you shine like one. Listen to people, for they may be dying to tell someone how they are feeling, and the same goes for your own heart. I wonder as I look outside the window, trapped in the love of morning rain, trees seem to be patiently waiting for sunshine, the same way I have been waiting for you. Busy grieving the person who left you in chaos, You forgot to appreciate the one who saved you from it. Hold a cold heart with love and watch how it transforms into a flower. Love is an ocean that reminds people of the depths of their own hearts. Some people are feelings that refuse to leave the heart. You love flowers even when it is not spring. May you learn to love yourself the same way. Hope is a light that lightens your heart. Share your spring with the person who did not leave you alone in the fall. Let your soul listen to the things the universe is trying to say to you. All those memories in your heart, and you wonder why it feels so heavy. So, take a deep breath and let them go, for they don't deserve the right to stay in your life. The ones who do not understand your soul. Today, I forgive myself, not for loving you too deeply, but for failing to love myself the same way. Love your growth, for there are people who spend their entire lives with their feet and eyes on the ground. Love is a bird that gives wings to every heart it touches. It's okay to not be involved by rainbows, my friend, until you can feel the warmth of sunshine around you. Happiness is not about places, it's about people who like home, who feel like home. I saw the moon gently looking towards the earth, smiling on seeing lovers holding hands, watching shooting stars, falling in love with the darkness of the night, while promising to be each other's light. I believe in love, but my heart does not believe in the people who claim to understand it. So every time someone tried to get closer to me, I pushed them away. I did not care to see the love in their eyes, but only impending heartache, almost as if falling in love would reduce my heart to a barren autumn tree longing for a spring that may never arrive. I kept running away from love, trying to save my heart from the eventual pain, but then one day I ran into you, and the warmth that I was frightened would burn me, crazed my heart, and wrapped me in its embers. That's when I realized you cannot run away from what awaits you, and love does not always lead to heartbreak. Sometimes love stays, and it's worth the risk. I remember every little detail that I so want to forget. I wish to let go of your memories but also hold on to them, and that's the ugliest state one's heart can be in. There are times when I look at you and feel you are no longer the person you used to be. But then I look at myself and I wonder if you think I have changed a lot too. I never, I no longer send you pictures of flowers or ask if we can watch a sappy movie together. You no longer tell me about your cooking nightmares, and I no longer ask. These days we smile a lot less when we are next to each other, and there is much more silence than there ever was. Perhaps that that's what time does is change things. You think your love for someone will remain unchanged even if everything else does not stay the same. But unfortunately it changes too. Sometimes in ways you don't like, sometimes in ways you had never imagined, and only silence and memories are left where there was love once. Solitude does not scare me, silence does. Some people make a home in your heart and promise to stay with you even if the world was ending, and your innocent heart forgets how so many people make so many promises to so many people every single day. But not everyone cares enough to keep the promise they make. It's only a matter of time before you realize it. you are going to lose them, but you never accept that you never really had them. People don't live your life all at once. They live your life little by little, moment by moment, and it takes years before you finally realize you were just a part of their vacation, a teeny part of their rainbow filled days, and never really a part of their life. Don't let such temporary people enter your heart, for they would ultimately leave you alone, with your only companion being the painful memories of the time you spent loving them, only to be left heartbroken in the end. I have loved you in silence for so long. My heart does not know how to express itself anymore. What brings autumn to your heart cannot be love. Leave them the moment love leaves your heart. How I felt like when you left. A leafless trees in a speaking kissed forest, a withered flower in a bouquet, a playlist full of sad songs, a letter too drenched in the rain to be read, a prayer made with an empty heart, an empty house, a poem without a rhyme, a loud war, silence. Silence carries the weight of everything the heart wants to say but cannot. There can be light all around you and inside you, and you can still feel lost in darkness. People are like stories. Some are forgotten with time, and some live inside us forever. But people are not flowers, and you should not break them just because you find them beautiful. Jealousy consumes your heart, says my mother, and gives birth to a version of you that leads to self destruction. The memories that live inside you can either give you a reason to live or turn you into a graveyard. I remember how you were wearing a shirt the color of the sky the first time we met. You told me you loved music and I asked you to send me a few songs you love, and you did not reply. You had an ocean voice, the kind that can make anyone fall in love. With time, I lost count of the number of sunsets we watched together. I no longer remember the number of times I asked you which song you were humming and you refused to tell me. But I do remember how the day before the sky took you away, you gave me your playlist and thus sang me song, and I bit my lips and whispered, "Stay." Life left you too soon. You were the music of my life, and there has only been silence ever since you left. We are not in the world anymore, and although this distance does not make me love you less, it breaks my heart nonetheless. What good is the success if it makes your heart, if it makes you start feeling ashamed of your roots? The absence of your love teaches you a lot more than its presence ever did. Don't make your home in someone who is foreign to their own feelings. But have you seen how your eyes shine, my love? The sun melts for people like you. Some days I am so full of light that I share it with every person I came across. But on the other days, I just a city. I am just a city destroyed by floods, hopelessly waiting for someone to share their light with me. People need me. People need people. The flowers in your chest need the warmth of your own love to bloom. You must understand there is no point in holding on to someone when your heart has already given up on them. You keep yourself from speaking your heart out when you know your words can break someone else's heart. And when that person is someone you once loved with all your heart, silence is the only option. That's why you fear telling someone when you are falling out of love with them. You get used to their presence and you don't know how your heart will react to their absence. You want to save their heart and also cease to figure out what your own heart wants. So you keep holding on to them and you keep burying your feelings. You don't want to break their heart and you hopelessly wait for them to realize how you feel on their own. Matters of the heart. A hopeful heart will brave the storm and also be won. The world keeps trying to pull you down, and here you are, making love with the sky. Life so wholeheartedly that when the death kisses your soul, your spirit dances in contentment and not cries in pain. Let your heart be your guide, for it knows who will leave you alone in the storm and who will dance with you in the rain. There is bravery in choosing not to hurt others. It's hard to believe in love and harder to believe in the people who say they love you. It's not love if they don't lay your heart bare in front of someone and to to do that requires trust. And I fail to trust people easily. For people don't mean most of the things they say. They say they love flowers but pluck them. They say promise to stay forever but walk away easily. They are too fickle minded to keep promises and too forgetful to remember how to take care of someone's heart. So I do not think you should blame me for finding it hard to trust others. Blame the world for lacking what it takes to love someone genuinely. I heard the ocean saying to the sky today, it is envious of the depths of the human heart. Had the ones with a kind heart ruled the world, there would be been no borders, only boundless love. Stay where your soul finds spring. I wish to run away from these feelings, but they are determined to stay in my heart. I hate how I feel when I am next to you. For my heart knows you are here to start a war inside me, and I have lived a serene life for so long that I don't wish to let chaos build a home inside me. You will break my heart, I know, and I hate how my heart still wishes to be with you, how it waits for you every single day and wants me to tell you how much it loves you. A lover's heart is a flower that survives wildfires with grace and dances fearlessly amidst storms. There is nothing more poetic than our heart conversing in moments of shared silence. Some days you are the rain that brings flowers to life. Some days you are the hurricane that makes the sky fall to its knees. But on all days you are equally glorious. On all days you are breathtakingly powerful. When darkness surrounds you, remind yourself of the light in your heart. Allow your heart to leave the ones who cannot fathom its depths. I carry rivers in my eyes. Mere pain cannot drown me. My heart finds solace in the arms of fires. Hatred cannot burn me. Storms live inside me. Your thunder cannot scare me. Break me and you will find hope and light dancing inside. If you ask me what is love, I would tell you about someone who simply refuses to leave my heart. Someone who carries glaciers in their irises, peace in their arms, and the ocean in their voice. Someone who feels like a cold breeze in a desert. Someone whose touch feels like the kiss of spring to a lifeless tree. Love is not a feeling, it's a person. Some people leave oceans away from us, but they still feel like a home. You gifted me flowers, but my heart is only for someone with whom I can plant gardens together. It's all a facade. until you find that one person who loves you the way the moon loves the stars, the birds love her freedom, and the rain loves her flowers. Keep whatever fills your heart with the light of thousand stars. Be mindful of whom you help. Some people don't want to learn how to fly, they simply wish to cut off your wings. To have someone who is not envious of your potential but appreciative of it is a blessing. You keep lying to yourself until your heart is finally ready to accept the truth. I buried my feelings in the ground and no flower has bloomed ever since. It's beautifully tragic how rain brings back the happiest and saddest memories all at the same time. You say you are here to save me from the storm, but I think you are the storm I need to save this heart from. You promise to keep me safe, and that scares me, for I have been a lone wolf all my life, bleeding and bruising, but always believing that I don't need anyone else to save me. And the doors of my heart are closed for anyone who makes me feel like I need them to protect myself. I am enough for myself. It's tragic how life is cruel, even to the kindest people. They ask me if I have forgotten you, if I have started looking at the sky and smiling again, if tears don't roll down my eyes every time I meet someone who has the same name as yours, if festivals have started feeling like festivals to me again, if spring is finally a season that I even can feel inside my heart, and I pause and then tell them I have not forgotten you. But yes, with time, everything hurts a little less. Perhaps I will never love the sky the way I used to, but I don't hate looking at it anymore. A shiver still runs down my spine every time someone calls your name, but I have accepted that you are not going to come back. It's been forever since I last listened to my favorite song or ate my favorite dish. But hey, I'm moving on, slowly, at my own pace. I don't think I will ever forget you, but forget you, for nobody can ever forget someone they have loved with their whole heart. But I am convinced that we don't forget people, we just get better at not thinking about them. And in time, I will master the art of not thinking about you too. You will meet people who will fill your heart with hope only to leave you empty. They will promise to protect your heart but will end up breaking it. They will promise to make you believe in love again and will leave the moment you decide to give your heart to them. If you meet someone who makes countless promises but fails to keep any, who says they love you but it does not show in their eyes and actions, who promises you the world but does nothing to bring a smile to your face, I hope you choose to walk away from them and save your heart before they break it. This heart has been painting skies for someone who wishes to stop me from flying. You break your heart by chasing someone who would never choose you. There are pieces of my heart breathing in place and people who no longer remember me. There is this loud silence that sits between us. Sometimes it's breathtakingly beautiful, sometimes it's heartbreakingly painful. And some memories are like that. They fill your heart with joy and make you feel empty, all at the same time. Anxiety is an alarm blaring inside your head, and there is no way to snooze it. Your mind turns into a battlefield, and you are fighting against yourself. You constantly worry about the most trivial of things and helplessly watch yourself falling apart. There is a storm inside you that just won't get silenced. When you sorry so when someone tells me to stop being anxious, as much as I want to say to them, I am not anxious by choice, I smile and leave. But I hope the next time someone tells you they are not feeling okay, that they are depressed or anxious or simply upset, listen to them. Listen to them as they speak of their pain and tell you what's been bothering them. Don't tell them what to do. Don't ask them to stay strong. Don't tell them about the time when you felt the same way. Just listen. Listen as they talk about mountains they have been carrying on their shoulders. Listen as they tell you why their heart is feeling heavy. For sometimes we don't need profound advice. Sometimes we don't need someone to fight for us or save us. Sometimes we simply need someone to whom we can pour our heart out without having to think twice. Sometimes we just need someone who would lend us their ears without passing any judgments. Be that person for someone. Tell me, are you happy ending or just another chapter? Some people, how when they leave your hand and heart sinks. I wanted you to stay so desperately that I ended up pushing you away. I have loved people with all my heart, but I am yet to learn how it feels to be loved the same way. Here you are, running behind the people who don't love you and running away from those who really do. It's strange how someone who does not nothing for you can mean so much to you. You give your heart to heartless people and romanticize the pain that they bring with themselves. You lose yourself in the eyes of someone who does not care to read your eyes. You love them despite knowing that do not value your feelings. You keep forgetting that you don't deserve someone who makes you feel unworthy of love. You risk it all for them and watch your heart drowning day by day while trying to make them fall in love with you. My heart always knew you would not stay. It was me being foolish, hoping my love could change your mind. Here I am, sitting right next to you and still feeling like we are miles apart. I thought you would stop me from leaving. I turned back, but you were already gone. After you left, day first, a gentle breeze brushes past my skin. I am reminded of you. I look around with restless eyes to find you, but to no avail. Day 5, I am in literature class. The professor discussed something about Virginia Woolf. I am reminded of how you used to sit in class, ankles crossed and left elbow kept on the table, and how you used to scribble teeny poems at the back of your notebooks. Day 10, I pass my dusty street and bustling bazaars, and tears roll down my eyes like rainfall from a monsoon cloud. I kick a little stone and watch it hop ahead of me. Day 15, I delete all your messages and snapshots. Memories are all that I am left with now. I watch the sunset alone. Day 20, I feel the skies are collapsing and realize it's just my heart. Day 23, I look at the uneven banks of snow leaning the sidewalks. I decided to visit you. Day 24, I take a few snowdrop flowers and decided to sing you a song. The graveyard feels like home now. You keep breaking my heart, but I still call you my home. You keep lying to me, but I still believe in you. You never apologize, but I still keep giving myself reason to forgive you. You can give your heart to someone, but it's their choice to hold it gently or break it into pieces. People say pain comes with an expiry date, but sometimes pain forgets it was supposed to be a visitor. Sometimes it stays. You forgot how your days were like before it built its home inside you. You look for a healing in all the places and people around you, but it is nowhere to be found, and no matter how hard you try to let go of it, it simply refuses to leave your heart. Your memories embrace my heart and slowly start eating it up. I hold you too close myself, but I think you are not mine. You move your fingers through my hair and whisper promises of love in my ears. But I think you will gone by sunrise. It's scary how deeply this heart of mine is scared of being in love. It scares me how I wish to hold on to you. You say you have been a bird all your life, and I am the only sky that feels like home to you. But how do I believe you? Maybe you do love me. Perhaps you are here to stay. But how do I tell you I am not ready for being left heartbroken again? How do I tell you I am not ready to give love another chance? And tell me, how do I save my heart without breaking yours? I am scared of being in love. You say you can heal me, but how do I tell you that I am just a flower that has been plucked and crushed and broken apart, petal by petal, and now can you heal something that has already died? It's sad how we keep searching for light in the same person who had left us alone in the dark. Love is not something that can be planted in your heart against your heart's will. Love is something that flows like a stream and you get smugged in it much before you get aware of its presence. You will be heartbroken and you will break hearts too. And I hope you know that denying someone's love does not make you heartless. People are allowed to tell you they have feelings for you, and you are allowed to feel the way you do. Love is not always reciprocated, and that's okay. Just because someone does not feel the same way about you does not make you any less worthy of love. And just because the other person does not love you back does not mean they are a terrible person. Love is to be shared, not forced or begged for. And that's something most of us learn the hard way. We could have been a revolution, but you gave up on us too soon. You are sad because your heart still belongs to someone who no longer belongs with you. You deserve someone who knows what you love and loves who you are. My heart has been a lost wanderer ever since you left, searching for lost memories between lines of poems, in yellowed pages of books and empty cafes, hopelessly hoping to hear your voice run towards you and fall into your arms again. I know there are storms inside you, and you can feel them ripping you apart little by little. I see the sky is shrouded in darkness right now, and you feel like the sun will never rise again. I know that nothing seems to be going right by the please. Please believe that this darkness is only temporary. Sunshine will reach you, and the colors of the rainbow will embrace your sky soon. So hold up, keep moving ahead, and don't let your heart give up. Preserve. Home is where your soul feels safe. May you never punish yourself for someone else's inability to see the love in your heart. We have eyes full of stories and heart full of memories. Sometimes you need to say goodbye to some people to say hello to your happiness. Mourn until you master the art of being happy without them. You will fall in love with two types of people: someone who will decorate your sky with stars, someone who will teach you how to shine alone. Only the ones with a good heart deserves to enter your soul. You build walls around your heart and refuse to let anyone build their home inside you, but In your heart of hearts, you want the walls reduced to dust. You want someone to break them all gently, little by little, with love. You want to wear your heart on your sleeves and fall in love again. And perhaps what they say is right. The ones who claim to be afraid of love are also the ones who love the deepest. It rained all night the day you died. Flowers wilted and birds stopped singing. Trees let go of their leaves despite it being the season of spring. Every fallen leaf sang a sad song, mourning your loss. The wind say your death brought autumn to uncountable hearts and made every soul forget what spring feel like. So many autumns have passed ever since you left. The scent of emptiness swirls all around me like an autumn breeze, and grief blooms on the planet of my life like wildflowers. You rest in the coffin near the Paris, and I live in the coffin called life. Rest in peace. We spend our nights thinking about the people who had forgotten us, remembering places that no longer remember us, and shedding tears for someone who is still not sure if we really care about them. It's tragic how we spend our days doing the same thing we had promised ourselves not to do. It's sad how we care so much about the one who could not care less about us. You must not hold on to something that only hurts you, be it people, be it memories. Our stories and struggles are different, but we all deserve to bloom. Value your peace more than people's opinion. You don't have to be the silver lining for someone who put you through storms. Love is not supposed to burn you, it's supposed to make you shine. All doubt vanishes once you let hope in. Even if nobody is there for you on days when you don't feel okay, I hope you choose to treat yourself with kindness and be there for yourself. I hope you listen to your favorite song, take a nap, cry if you feel like, and go out for a walk. I hope you don't let a few bad days convince you to believe that you don't deserve happiness. I hope you save yourself and hold yourself together until things get better. Sometimes life makes you struggle before you can shine. Like a rainbow without colors is a human heart without dreams. Pain has a habit of making its home in the hearts of those who hurt others. Karma. Learn from your past instead of trying to forget it. Moving on is about accepting and learning, not ignoring and forgetting. By hating others, you are hurting your own heart. Sometimes, when someone's leaving, that's when we realize how much they mean to us. Every moment spent with them flashes before our eyes, and all we want to do is relive every single one of them. All those conversations and silence, all those times they made you laugh and shared your pain, and everything in between. You miss all of it, but it's too late to stop them from leaving. So while someone is there in your life, while you can hold their hands and hug them, while you can look into their eyes and see love dancing in their irises, take time out to tell them how much you appreciate their presence. Tell them how much they mean to you and how your life would not be the same without them being in it. Tell them how much you adore every little thing they do for you. Tell them how much you value the effort they make for you. And love them. Love them as much as you can and never let them go. The feelings that suffocate your heart also give life to your heart. I hope you find fireflies to give you hope every time you feel lost in the darkness, a shooting star to guide you through every hard night, sunflowers to fill you with the light of on days when negativity surrounds you. And on days when you find no light around you, I hope you remind yourself of the magic that lives in your own heart and choose to be your own glimmer of hope. Your soul deserves a love that is certain. like the sunset sky, a love that feels like a fresh flowers, old songs and poetry. My heart wants me to dive into oceans and shoots for the stars. It wants me to paint rainbows on the moon and be my own silver lining, to sit in silence and listen to the voice I have been running away from silence forever. My heart wants me to take risks. It wants me to feel what I am scared of feeling. It wants me to give life another chance. It wants me to fall in love again. Just like a sunset, happiness is eternally beautiful but short lived. Some people are just tragedies. Some people are just tragedies dressed as fairy tales. Have faith in the power of kindness. Rivers stop flowing, mountains reduce to dust, and heart melt into in no time. My heart looks at everyone with overflowing compassion and believes they too shelter kindness in their souls. I have been hurt, but my heart does not let me hurt others, not even the ones who are responsible for my pain. And I guess everyone has a heart like that, and everyone's capable of kindness and forgiveness. But sadly, most people don't let their heart guide them. It's sad that people suppress the voice of their conscience and don't feel bad when they mistreat others. To be kind in a world that has forgotten its roots and value is an act of boldness. And I hope more people will choose to be brave instead of being someone who hates and hurts others. Kindness and forgiveness. Love is not only about expectations, it's all about acceptance. And most people suffer in love because they fail to acknowledge this. Filling your mother's heart with joy, it's not a favor you do to her, it's duty you must take pride in fulfilling. You keep trying to make everyone in your world happy but forgot to put a smile on the faces on the ones who brought you into the world. Sometimes family is just a piece of a puzzle scattered around a house, hopelessly waiting for someone to put them all back together and make a home again. Let love take all the space in your heart. Let there be no room for hatred left inside you. Some hearts speak the language of love so fluently that even the ones who claim to not believe in love unfold in front of them. The way flowers do after a shower of rain, love takes people's hearts in its hands and turns into them rainbows and the that they had been carrying inside them for so long gently slips away. Love will make your heart both the sky and the storm. My heart is not a garden where you can plant love only to eventually walk away. I am not a summer house you can enter and leave at convenience. I am not a shade of travelers to rest under. My heart only lets someone enter it when they carry love in their hearts, respect it in their eyes, and warmth in their actions. This heart is only for those who genuinely feel like home. Beautiful are the hearts that are kind to others. The day we met, the flowers in my heart told me you are the sun they were waiting for. Seeing you shine in the dark, even the moon fell on its knees. The day you said you loved me, the sparrows sang soulful songs. The sun smiled in joy, and the clouds blushed away. The flowers told me that together we made a beautiful poem, and the sky smiled back. Love. Rainy afternoons when nature is intoxicated with fragrance of flowers, sparrows chirping in delight. My mother feeding stray dogs. The dogs have a soul. I can feel it every time they dance in joy. Looking at my mom. Kids waiting for the ice cream man and running towards him the moment they see him. The stars talking to the moon and the moon ignoring them all. For despite being surrounded by so many stars, the moon is in love with solitude, reading poems in people's eyes, reading poets who write about things other than love. You, you took the Ottoman out of my soul. That's why I fell for you. Your name can freeze flowing rivers, make stars fall to the ground, give hope to broken hearts, and set mine on fire. You entered my life, and it felt like the end of a brutal war and the start of an era of soulful music. You say there will become a time when I won't love you anymore, and I wonder if the flowers can ever stop loving the sun, if the trees can ever stop loving spring, if the rain can ever stop loving the earth. But I don't tell you that. I don't tell you that I will hold on to your memories if you don't hold my hand. That even someday I am left with no choice but to walk away. I will leave my heart behind. And if you leave, I will call your name in empty rooms, search for you in every raindrop, and never stop waiting for you to come back. I don't tell you that you may leave, but my love for you won't leave my heart. But what I do tell you is that these feelings are storms. I tell you that these feelings may leave my heart someday, but they will leave my destroyed. They leave me destroyed. I wish to be someone's favorite poem, the one that feels like home to them and always stays in their heart, the one that gives them strength when nothing seems to make sense, the one that holds them gently on days when the world seems to be pushing them away. I wish to be that poem for someone. Your voice does to my heart what rain does to flowers. Expectations and selfishness complicate things, love simplifies them. Even the flowers are jealous, seeing you blossom in the storm. You cannot stay when there is sunshine and walk away when there is a storm and call it love. Share your light with those flowers who feel they don't deserve to bloom. Life is too short to stay with someone who kills your peace. I no longer feel guilty about putting myself first because I am tired of giving my best to the people who leave me alone at my worst. The worst part is that I want you to stay but don't know how to stop you from leaving. Stay with the one who has seen both the stars in your eyes and the storms in your heart and loved you regardless. If they keep walking away and coming back, you must close the door on them forever. Some people do not believe in magic, and some people are magic themselves. They burn like candles to give light even to the ones who forgot to thank them for it. They fill the heart of others even on days when they themselves feel empty on the inside and feel like the sun to people. Giving light to their souls, such people are rare and precious, and their kind hearts are blessing to this world. So when you find someone like that, someone so selfless and kind, I hope you choose to be little kinder to them than you usually are to be people. I hope you take their hands in your own and thank them with your whole heart. I hope your kindness gives them a reason to continue being kind to others. When things don't feel right, just keep walking. You will cross those rivers and climb all those mountains. Fall, but never forget that you deserve to fly. Your heart deserves to bloom, not break. Even the most beautiful stories have some bad chapters in them, and that's okay. You deserve to watch the most beautiful sunset with someone who has the most beautiful heart. You deserve to laugh until your stomach hurts and your cheeks turn pink. You deserve to dance in joy and be loved in all seasons. You, my friend, deserve the best thing in the world, and you may never let anyone tell you otherwise. ओके तो गाइज यहाँ पे चैप्टर ख़त्म होता है हमारा. चैप्टर क्या मतलब, ऋत्विक सिंह की बुक जो कि बहुत अच्छी लिखी है. उन्होंने मुझे पहली वाली भी पसंद आई थी, आई डोंट लव यू एनीमोर, और वार्मथ भी पसंद आ रही है. मतलब बहुत अच्छी है. छोटी लाइंस में जो डीप बातें की है ना उन्होंने, जो पोइट पढ़ता होगा उसे अच्छे से समझ में आ जाएगा, और जो नहीं पढ़ता होगा उसे नहीं समझ में आएगा, जिसको नहीं पता कि वो क्या कहना चाहते हैं. बट व्हेन यू रीड हिज बुक, every line, every word, you will feel like you can relate with them. So and sorry guys, थोड़ा सा शोर है यहाँ पे, बीच बीच में आपको आवाज़ सुनाई दे रही होगी, तो उसके लिए मैं माफ़ी चाहूँगी पहले से ही. और ये बुक कैसी लगी आपको प्लीज़ कमेंट करें एंड कमेंट योर नेक्स्ट बुक, कमेंट योर फेवरेट book, sorry. So I will provide you the videos of the book, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.